hard to really just go against dude. But like from a skill standpoint, I would say just because of he's trickier. Like he tricky, he gonna catch you with some shit that you don't see. So
if you got one eye, you can see that. But there's some dangers that I see around Boots. He's got 35 professional fighters. He's a fighter who stays in the gym, right? So you first hear that, you like, well, that's what you want, right? You want your fighter to be a gym rat. Yes and no. Too much of anything is not a good thing. You can leave a lot of your best moments in the gym.
Hey, Boots, you gonna be in trouble, B. Oh, you gonna be in trouble. I'm telling you right now. Xander Zayas got a cold at team. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Javier. Remember, Javier was the first one to beat damn Teofimo Lopez. Yeah. With Cambosis. Think about that. He beat Teofimo Lopez with Cambosis.
Shakur Stevenson shared his thoughts on the potential clash between Xander Zayas and Jaron Ennis, giving both praise and caution. Stevenson applauded Zayas for accepting such a dangerous challenge, calling him a fearless young fighter with a warrior mentality. At the same time, he emphasized that Boots Ennis is a completely different level of opponent and, in his opinion, one of the toughest fighters to handle in the division. Stevenson also warned Ennis against obsessing over a knockout, suggesting that forcing the finish against Zayas could create unnecessary problems inside the ring.
Don't always be looking for the knockout. Boxing, so you know he's a good boxer. I think when he kind of was landing the big shots, he was kind of letting it come to him. So
Eddie Hearn believes fighters should never be judged solely by age, stressing that talent, preparation, and mentality matter far more than numbers. He explained that boxing history is filled with young fighters who prove themselves on the biggest stages, and he refuses to underestimate any boxer willing to challenge elite competition.
Top rank, I want to fight Boots. They went, what? And they went, no. And he went, I want him. See, he was the guy that made this fight.
So you think they try to dissuade him?
No, I would.
So have you ever dissuaded any of your fighters from taking a certain fight?
No, because, well, off the top of my head, I don't know, but probably. But I'll give you an example. Anthony Joshua against Alexander Usyk, right? We had all the belts apart from one. And the WBO called the mandatory, which was Alexander Usyk. Now, I would never want to put the doubt into a fighter's mind and don't take this fight, don't take the fight. But I'm looking at this going, like, don't forget, at the time, Usyk wasn't the star he is now, right? I'm looking at it and going, AJ, you can sell 60,000, 70,000 for fighting anybody. Do you want to fight this guy? And he goes, yeah, because I'm not vacating my belt and I want to become undisputed, so I have to fight him. And I'm like, okay, right? Then he beats him, and then we got the rematch clause. Not, what do you think? Should we? No, I want a rematch. Right? And you can't overrule a fighter in that respect. You have to let them do their thing. You can give them advice if they are.
Coach Kenny Ellis defended Zayas against critics questioning his readiness for a fight with Ennis. Ellis pointed out that despite being only 23 years old, Zayas has already spent years developing at the professional level and has earned the right to take risks against top opposition.
That they would like to see him in there with a Jaron Boots Ennis maybe 2-3 fights from now would have probably made a difference. What do you think?
I've seen fighters in the past, young age, do big things. So you never know. I think, I know Boots will beat him, but I'm just speaking on the past, talking about what that person just said. He's 23 years old. God dang.
Mm-hmm.
He's been in the game long enough to take a chance.
How about this? Is this the when Canelo fought Floyd type of situation for Xander?
Canelo, no, it's the type. I'm going way back when Aaron Pryor fought 20-year-old Warren. One of Manuel's daughters.
Ellis also argued that the fight should avoid taking place in New York, claiming the commission there can stop bouts too quickly. In his view, premature stoppages may prevent fighters from fully showing their toughness and ability to recover during difficult moments.
I think that fight should be held in New York because the commission there, they stop fights just too quickly, Not just the foreign door fights in the past few years, they stop them too fast. And guys, that caliber fighters, both of them guys are good. anybody can get rocked or stumble at any given time. And I don't think it's right for a wrestler to jump in there and stop it. Both of those guys are great, man. You know? Anything can happen in boxing, and you want to jump in and stop because somebody stumbled, you know? Nah, it's too risky to fight them in New York.
So you feel like Vegas probably would have been a better spot?
Yeah, anywhere but New York, man. You know?
Damn, so if something like that happens, they're going to look at this clip for sure.
Stevenson added that Zayas continues improving rapidly and shouldn't be dismissed simply because of his age. He believes the young contender is developing into a serious threat capable of competing with elite fighters like Ennis.
He always 100% correct with his assessment. Oh, he be on point. He be telling me in the fighter meeting when I used to call his fights. He tell me exactly what he gonna do when he go in there and he does it. You know, I seen that damn interview he just did, and he talk about all the mistakes and weaknesses and flaws and shit that Boots be making. Yeah, he see the same shit I see.
Timothy Bradley says Zayas carries confidence for a reason. According to Bradley, Zayas has carefully studied Ennis and identified openings in his exchanges and defensive habits, proving he sees genuine opportunities rather than just talking boldly before the fight.
Hold on now, Xander. Shorty nice. He nice. He nice. I would hate for it to be an upset. I'm going with Boots. Why? He got more of his man.
Gary Russell Jr. believes Zayas presents real danger because of his sharp combination punching, aggressive volume, and legitimate power. He feels those attributes could create difficult moments even for a fighter as talented as Ennis.
He gonna punch in numbers. He gonna throw combinations. And Boots can't be in that motherfucker trying to do some pretty shit. Cause Shorty can pop too. And if he got you, hurt.
Russell also warned that Boots cannot afford to become careless or overly flashy in the ring. He explained that one mistake against a sharp puncher like Zayas could instantly change the momentum of the fight.
He got more of his man strength now. Not only do he got more of his man strength, he's learning himself better. He still got kinks that I see. I don't think nobody else see it, but I see it. I feel like his raw talent can compensate for that. You know what I mean? His athletic ability. Yeah. Ambidextrous. He can go from left to righty, and I feel like his natural skill, athleticism wise, he'd be able to pay up for his little ups. Now the thing is, he still got a little growing to do. He still got a little growing to do. You know what I mean? I feel like he the type that he'd get touched with some stuff and get emotional, and then try to like just trade. Like, okay, come on, kid, come on. Okay, go ahead and be on with kid. You're gonna be looking at lights, playing. All that work you did in the gym, you done gave it away because you think you got big corners. Okay, it's not about that. It's about being smart when you need to be smart. Boots gonna put that antidote on his little ass. He can be mad, he can be sad, but I feel like the type of guy he is, genuine, the way he is, I feel like the sportsmanship is still going to show. He gonna be like, all right, good fight. You know what I mean? But he got a chance. Not only do he got a fighter's chance, he got a puncher's chance. Like, Shorty got good.
Despite acknowledging Zayas' talent, Russell questioned whether the young champion is fully prepared for the pressure of a high-level showdown against Ennis. He argued that ring maturity involves much more than skill alone, including composure, decision-making, and handling elite intensity under pressure. In Russell's opinion, Boots operates on another level right now, and any lack of experience from Zayas could quickly be exposed during the fight.
Trying to be great. It's not too early because
that's just a question. Let
me finish. We fighting for 2 times world champion already. What if he go for the 3rd one and he gets beat? Then he misses a big money fight with Boots. instead of going on and taking this fight. You understand me? So it's like so many times we get cheated out of fights because guys try to wait till the fight simmers or gets to where it needs to be, then or wait till they think one guy's ready. No, if you're a 2-time world champion across the board already, you're ready. If you're not ready, you shouldn't have got you shouldn't have got them 2 titles if you weren't ready. So if you got 2 titles, I don't want to hear that you're not ready. You better be ready because you're 2-time world champion. You got 2 of the belts in the weight class. Everybody in the weight class want that, so you better be about it.
Roy Jones Jr. dismissed criticism about Zayas being too young for elite competition. Jones emphasized that experience and accomplishments matter more than age, pointing out that boxing history is filled with young champions who succeeded in major fights. He believes Zayas has already proven enough to deserve opportunities against the best fighters in the division.
Javier, remember, Javier was the first one to beat damn Teofimo Lopez. Yeah, with Cambosis. Think about that. He beat Teofimo Lopez with Cambosis. Yeah, Javier, trainer. Oh, hey, that man got an eye. He got some great damn eyes. Xander Zayas got one of the best teams. One of the best teams in boxing. Yep. And they come ready. So if he already talking about the weaknesses, he make a whole lot of mistakes, and he just cheesing like, ooh, yeah, that's what. Oh, everybody's high on Boots. Oh, they got a lot of clout around you, Boots. Oh, you got hype all around you. Man, you got all this hype around you. Yeah, shit, got me even hyped up. Cause I see how special you can be, but you need to tighten. I'm telling you, if you don't tighten your shit up, player. Oh, you're gonna be looking on the other side. You're gonna look like a fool too. And then everybody will be like, oh, that's why that fool didn't fight.
Bradley also praised the team surrounding Zayas, calling it one of the biggest advantages of his career. He explained that the young star is being developed carefully and intelligently, with the right guidance, strategy, and preparation at every stage. Bradley believes the support system gives Zayas a genuine chance against elite opponents like Ennis.
Zayas, his last fight, didn't look that good, but I mean, it was just a fight. I think it's going to be a good fight. I think it's going to be a great fight, but I think Boots is gonna pull it.
Nacho?
I think Boots is gonna pull it too.
I've talked to a couple of people, like let's say Abner Mares and a couple of other fighters. What they keep telling me is that they feel Xander, even though he has a title belt, he has fights under him and everything, his age, he's too young to be in this big of a fight. Somebody, I
think it's too soon for him.
Abner Mares compared it to Vargas versus Trinidad.
Yeah, it could be the same thing. I mean, he's the champion right now. Zayas, he's like right here. He thinks he can beat everyone, and maybe he can.
Remember, he was in the Super Bowl too.
Yeah. But you gotta be smart. You gotta, check another options. Boots is a danger fighter, and
hey, there's a reason why Crawford never wanted to fight him. He's dangerous. He did camp with Canelo. He was keeping up with Canelo, which is a bigger fighter. So he has experience. He's been out there.
In his final Jose Benavidez Sr. and Nacho Beristain issued a serious warning about stepping in with Boots Ennis. They described Ennis as an elite-level fighter with explosive speed, pressure, and the ability to overwhelm opponents once he finds his rhythm. While they acknowledged Zayas' talent and future potential, they stressed that experience and ring control at this level are still developing for him.
Man, that's a good fight. Respect to both of them,
Yeah.
Respect to both of them.
Tell me, obviously, do you feel like that fight goes the distance? Who do you favor?
I don't think it's gonna go the distance. I favor both.
In his final prediction, Ellis leaned toward Ennis because of his experience, ring IQ, adaptability, and dominance against high-level opposition. He believes Boots' composure and ability to adjust under pressure would allow him to gradually take control and break Zayas down as the fight progresses.
Youngest unified champion. Yep. Abdullah Mason, the youngest champion today. And he got a fight with Joe Cordina. He'll be doing his first title defense with Joe Cordina as well. And I hear it's back home too. I hear that they're going back home with it.
Them both two good fights. I think Boots will beat
Xander.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me, is this the hardest fight in Boots' career to date?
I don't think so. I think that dude, what was his name? Karen?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was his toughest fight.
And you don't think a Xander Zayas can oppose that type of threat to him?
No, I mean Xander he definitely got the he could fight in great condition. I just think his age and the non-experience against who he like. I think his age and his a little bit of the immaturity in the ring, I think is gonna show that night.
Mickey Bay described the possible showdown between Zayas and Ennis as a massive crossroads fight for the division. He sees it as a collision between youth, discipline, and skill against elite experience and explosive power. According to Bay, the matchup could determine who truly becomes the next superstar at 154 pounds.
Puerto Rico versus Mexico, and he don't live in Mexico, but Thunder is Mexican, I believe. So if he wins, that's a Puerto Rico versus Mexico clash again. If Boots wins, everybody gonna want to say, you solved that puzzle, well, how you gonna solve this Fundura puzzle? You understand where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
So it's so much to build off of this fight, no matter how it ends, that this is the time.
Is Zayas truly ready for the elite level, or is Boots Ennis simply operating on another tier right now? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Like it, comment it, subscribe to Fight Vault Boxing Glove.